After weeks of searching, a man finally found the perfect home at a price that seemed impossible to pass up. It felt like he'd found the deal of a lifetime, but exactly 1 month after moving in, that dream slowly turned into a living nightmare. The first unexplained incident happened while he was relaxing in the living room, playing with his dogs like any ordinary evening.
Good girls. Pow! Pow! Whatever. Let me get you treat. Alright, wait. There it is. There you go. That's fucking weird. Okay.
Without warning, a kitchen drawer slowly slid open by itself. Unable to believe what he had just seen, only moments later, the bedroom door at the end of the hallway slowly creaked shut on its own. He tried convincing himself it was nothing more than old hinges or a draft, but something about it didn't feel right. The following day, the strange activity returned. Heavy footsteps echoed from the second floor, even though he knew he was the only person inside the house. The sound immediately filled him with dread. Hoping to finally discover the source, he set up a camera to record the house throughout the night. Later that evening, while working at his computer, the loud banging upstairs suddenly started again. He cautiously made his way toward the noise.
Hello?
The moment he entered the room, objects suddenly began crashing to the floor and flying through the air, as though unseen hands were hurling them across the room. Terrified, he finally understood why the house had been sold so cheaply. Whatever was inside had been waiting for someone new to move in. Late one night, a woman and her friend were relaxing inside their remote cabin when a motion alert suddenly appeared on their security app. The camera facing the front door had detected someone outside. Knowing they weren't expecting visitors, they nervously opened the live feed.
That's right. I forgot. There's nothing. I wish I quit doing that. Me too. Let's see what happens.
Standing in the distance was an unnaturally tall figure. Its body looked strangely proportioned, and it remained completely motionless, silently staring toward the cabin. Then, without moving an inch, the figure let out a strange, haunting sound that neither of them could identify. Panicked, they rushed back inside and locked every door, realizing the local stories about the cabin might have been far more than just legends. While operating a massive crane during a quiet night shift, everything seemed completely routine. The machine moved smoothly beneath the dim construction lights as the operator focused on his work. Then, without warning, the crane suddenly came to a complete stop. No matter what he tried, it refused to move, as though something invisible was standing directly in its path. But when he looked through the windshield, the road ahead was completely empty. Confused, he checked the crane's camera monitor, and what he saw instantly made his blood run cold. Displayed on the small screen was a dark human-shaped figure standing directly in front of the crane. He looked up with his own eyes. Nothing. He looked back at the monitor. The figure was still standing there perfectly still. Only moments later, the crane suddenly malfunctioned, and the entire system stopped responding without any clear explanation. Some believe it was nothing more than a camera malfunction. Others think the monitor captured something invisible to the human eye. So, what do you think the crane really saw? On June 28, 2017, a group of friends uploaded what appeared to be an ordinary video of themselves laughing, singing, and enjoying time together inside a house. For the first few minutes, nothing seemed unusual. Then, without warning, a loud knock echoed from somewhere deep inside the house. The laughter instantly stopped, and the entire atmosphere changed.
Mahu tahu tak? Ibu. Oh, main pitu, main pagi. Main pitu, main kita tengok. Buka apa, Pi?
Although clearly uneasy, they decided to search every room to find out what had caused the mysterious noise.
Ya. Dok orang tu. Dok sini gelak dia. Allah Akbar. Bodoh. Ya Allah.
Eventually, in the dark corner of one room, they came face to face with something deeply unsettling. A tall, pale figure wrapped tightly in what looked like a white burial cloth stood perfectly still, silently watching them. After uploading the footage, the group claimed the figure resembled a pocong, a ghost from Indonesian folklore believed to be the spirit of someone still wrapped in a burial shroud. Whether it was an elaborate prank or something genuinely paranormal, the disturbing image left countless viewers unsettled long after the video came to an end. For weeks, a man had been experiencing unsettling activity inside his home. Strange noises echoed through the house at night, and everyday objects kept appearing in places he never left them. Whenever he told anyone, they dismissed his story. Determined to prove he wasn't imagining things, he started documenting everything on camera. One evening, while home alone, a disturbing sound came from his bedroom. It wasn't the familiar creaking of an old house. His heart pounding, he grabbed his phone and slowly walked toward the room, recording every step.
Whoa, what the Man, this is too freaky. Way too freaky.
The moment he stepped inside, the room came alive. Objects suddenly began moving on their own right before his eyes. He glanced toward the dark TV screen and instantly froze. Reflected behind him stood what looked like a tall, shadowy figure, silently watching from only a few feet away. From that moment on, he was convinced his house wasn't as empty as it seemed. Whatever was inside had finally revealed itself. A man named Daryl Saunders recently shared security footage from inside his home, hoping someone could explain the chilling experience he had. It was the middle of the day, and he was quietly working at his computer. Everything appeared completely normal, until something suddenly caught his attention. Without warning, the plastic flaps hanging in a nearby doorway began to move on their own. Late one night at Baylor Scott and White Medical Center in Rowlett, Nurse Veronica was working the graveyard shift on the hospital's nearly deserted second floor. As she finished paperwork with a coworker, a faint humming echoed through the hallway. At first she ignored it, but the sound gradually grew louder, almost like a young girl quietly singing somewhere nearby. Then, without warning, a nearby door slowly creaked open by itself. Both nurses froze. Neither of them had gone anywhere near it.
Did you hear her?
Yes.
You hear her?
Ik was niet zo lekker, we wakten hem op. We wakten hem op.
She probably thinks I'm her mom. That was you.
No, I swear to God. Was that something? Come on.
Veronica quietly asked her coworker if she had heard the humming too. The answer came immediately. She had heard every second of it.
Did you hear her?
Yes.
You hear her? That was you.
No, I swear to God. Was that something? Come on.
Hospital staff have long whispered about the spirit of a little girl wandering those halls late at night, sometimes laughing, sometimes softly singing. Veronica believes whatever they encountered that night wasn't just the wind. Something unseen was sharing the shift with them.
This next case comes from a woman whose mother runs a daycare inside their home. The footage was recorded on September 9th, 2025, and what it captured left the entire family shaken. Everything seemed completely normal until one little boy suddenly froze, stared into the room, and ran away in absolute terror. As the frightened child bolted from the room, the playhouse behind him suddenly tipped over on its own, even though no one was anywhere near it.
What happened?
No.
He knocked this over. Who knocked this over?
Maybe it was just air.
At first, the family assumed it had simply fallen by accident. But after replaying the footage, they noticed something far more disturbing hidden in the video. Near the top of the doorway, a pair of pale hands could be seen gripping the frame before slowly pulling back into the darkness just seconds before the boy screamed. After the incident, the daycare owner's daughter shared another update. According to her, the little boy claimed he had seen a face staring at him from inside the vanity mirror, even though he had been completely alone. Hoping to stop whatever was happening, they covered the mirror. But instead of ending, the activity only became more disturbing. One night, the safety gate mysteriously opened by itself.
That's f***ing creepy. Do it again. Like, yeah, okay. Do it again. I'll wait. Do it again. Open the gate.
When they checked the covered mirror, faint hand-shaped impressions slowly pressed outward beneath the sheet, as though something on the other side was trying to break through. To this day, no one has been able to explain what was hiding inside that room, or what terrified that little boy so badly. A man living alone in a small countryside cottage had grown used to the disturbing noises coming from his attic. Heavy footsteps, furniture scraping across the floor, and loud thuds echoed overhead almost every night, yet he never found anything that could explain them. Then everything escalated. A harsh chain-like dragging sound suddenly echoed through the house, and seconds later, a heavy piece of furniture violently flipped over on its own. Overcome with fear, he dropped his phone and ran from the cottage. Although he later returned with a friend, neither of them has ever dared to enter the attic again, leaving whatever was hiding up there completely undisturbed. A young man had just moved into a new apartment, excited for a fresh start. But within only a week, that excitement began to fade. Objects kept appearing in different places, and little things around the apartment never seemed quite the way he had left them. He tried to brush it off as stress from the move, but the strange incidents only became harder to ignore. One night, while using his phone as a webcam, he started taking random photos around his kitchen. At first, they looked completely ordinary. But as he scrolled through the images, One photo made his blood run cold.
I'm literally freaking shaking right now. I'm just so freaking scared. I just got finished checking my whole apartment. I just found out, oh my god, I just found out you can connect your camera to your computer that doesn't have a webcam, and you can use your phone as a camera. Okay, so I was on the photo booth app. I was just like, okay, let me play around with the app and use this in forever. And oh my god, I'm so fucking scared. I was taking the photos, whatever, and I was looking back at them, and I saw that there's this black line, and it's because my cabinet opened a little bit, and I went to the next one, and I don't even know why this is like lit up back here. You know, this is like the thermal photo thing, and it's like lit up. So I kept going to the next one, and I swear I freaked out because one, I don't know how it opened, but two, I swear that's like a face right there. Like it's literally like I don't understand like what that could be. Like it's literally a face, and I'm like I'm freaking out right now. And the next one, like the computer started glitching, so it took, I don't know what this is, and then I took a photo. When I realized, it just like snapped a photo automatically. But I swear that's, and I've already checked. I checked my whole apartment, and this, I thought maybe it was up this because this is black up here, but it was on the second shelf. Like it was not up, it was right here, and there's nothing that looks anything remotely like that. Like it's so, I don't understand. I don't know if I'm overreacting or I don't know what to do. Like I swear that's a face.
In one picture, a cabinet behind him was slightly open. In the very next image, what appeared to be a dark, face-like figure could be seen staring from inside. The shape looked distorted, almost as if something unnatural was hiding in the shadows, watching him. Shaken, he immediately checked the cabinet for himself, but it was completely empty. Later that night, faint noises began echoing from his bedroom, growing louder with every passing minute.
Oh my god, do you guys see that? Oh shit.
When he started recording, the wardrobe lights suddenly flickered violently. The hanging clothes began swaying as though someone unseen was moving through them. Then, for the briefest moment, a massive shadowy face appeared between the clothes before vanishing without a trace.
So it's 3 o'clock in the morning again right now. The water in my tub turning on and off and on and off. It's going on for a few minutes. I'm gonna go see what's going on. Oh my god. It's been going on for a few minutes now. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, my shot glasses. Oh fuck this, fuck this, fuck this.
Desperate for answers, he installed security cameras throughout the apartment, hoping they would finally capture whatever had been tormenting him.
Things have been getting increasingly worse, and recently it's been really active at night while I sleep. I've been waking up with a lot of bruises and scratches, usually around my neck, some around my stomach, and because of it, my friends and I placed these little cameras around my apartment, and essentially the cameras start recording when it catches movement. So they're running 24 hours a day all around my apartment, and when movement is caught, it starts recording and then you're able to play it back. So we're hoping to get some more stuff on tape.
One of the recordings allegedly showed the most terrifying moment of all. While he slept, something appeared to drag him across the floor by his leg, even though no one else was inside the apartment. After everything he experienced, he became convinced something evil was living inside that apartment. Some viewers believe stress, shadows, and camera glitches can explain the footage. Others are certain he was being watched by something far more sinister all along.